Hey guys, it's Luke Wodiuk. I really thought I was done after we all voted out Gilbert Ortiz on June 28th. I thought I was done making videos. I thought, I'm done. I'm not doing this no more. But guess what? I'm back. I've had a lot of people reach out to me. We got one more. I need your help. We need to get out the Pueblo County Assessor, Frank Beltran. He's been in office for 16 years, just like Gilbert Ortiz has. Way too long. That's way too long. We don't need career politicians that want to be in there till the day they die or the day they retire. Come on in, serve the community, serve a couple terms, and get out. We don't need this, hey, I want to stay here till I die. Nah, that's not how community service works. Community service, come in, serve the time, give us your ideas, work hard by the people, and then exit. Go back to what you were doing. We don't need career politicians. Come in, serve your time, maybe 2 terms, run for a different position. But to stay in one position and try to retire there or die in that chair, we ain't doing that, guys. We got to vote this guy out. We got to vote out Frank Beltran. I want to share my story, and then I'm going to start sharing other people's stories like mine. But I want to open it up because I could personally talk about this because this is my property I'm standing on. I'm up here today, 35 acres in Beulah that I rotate my cows. I bring my cows up here for a couple times a year. They graze. I bring them back to Pueblo. As you can see, I'm standing with the burnt pine tree. A fire came through here and ravished this property. It burned down 90% of my trees. As you can see here, most all the stuff is burned. Look at that pine tree just laying down. I mean, it just devaluated my property big time when that fire came through. But for the last 6 years, I've been paying close to $4,000 a year. I pay exactly this year is $3,998, $2 shy of $4,000. So imagine paying close to $4,000 a year for 6 years, $24,000 for a piece of property that should be under $100 taxes. Now I want to talk about something. As you can see, there's some cows in the background. Here's some of my cows. Some of them up or over the hill. But right next door, I could point, right next door over here, same property, same looks, burnt trees. Guy has 163 acres. He pays $90.24. That's not bad. That's actually treating somebody right. But for some reason, since I was pushing to get Gilbert Ortiz out of office, my taxes ain't coming down. I've sent my paperwork in. I've told them to adjust it to ag status because I run cattle on it. My land ain't coming down. Guess what? Mysteriously, they say, oh, we just didn't get your paperwork. You're just going to have to pay that $4,000 again this year, and maybe next year we'll get it all taken care of. I said, no, I've been fighting this for a couple years now to get this lowered. Oh, no, we can't do that. But we can maybe do it next year. Let me tell you something, guys. This ranch over here, 163 acres of my neighbor. If you take 160, he pays $90.24 for 163 acres. Divide 90.24 by 163, he pays 55 cents an acre. I'm standing on 35 acres. There's not a building, there's not a structure, nothing. If you take 35 acres times 55 cents, I should be paying $19.25 if you evaluate it like next door. But guess what? I'm not. I'm paying $4,000. Now keep in mind, my taxes aren't double at 55 cents an acre like the neighbors. They didn't just charge me double. They charged me 207 times. Not 2 times, not 3 times, not 4 times the amount. 207 times. If you take $19.25, multiply that times 207, you'll get to what I pay, $39.98. That's ridiculous. And let me tell you something. This ain't just happening to me. This is happening to everybody in town. Most everybody in town. If you own a business, your taxes are sky high. If you have a grocery store, if you have a transfer station, if you're in the construction business, guess what? Your taxes are so sky high they have to pass it on to the person that goes to work every day. This is affecting everybody that goes to work every day, the working class person. I know some people that their property taxes went up $10,000 to $15,000 and they're in business. Guess what happens to that amount, guys? That gets passed on to you. That gets passed on to the consumer. When someone's self-employed, they're not going to just eat 15 grand. They're going to raise their price of their product. They're going to raise their price of their service. This is why we got to get Frank Beltran out. We can't have this. This is going to destroy this community. We can't have, and people wonder, we can't have this. People wonder when they go to the grocery store, like, gosh, everything has went up. Well, you're going to start finding out. I'm going to put some other videos out there of everybody else's situation, just like mine. And I'll explain to you of why businesses had to raise the price of their goods, why restaurants had to raise their prices. I'll start talking about why grocery store, the price of food is up because of their property taxes went sky high. Guys, I need everybody to do me a favor. Let's better this community. Frank Beltran has been in office for 16 years, just like Gilbert Ortiz. Enough is enough. We don't need people in office for 16 years. Politics was not built to go there and retire. Politics was built there to serve your community, come with your ideas, and exit out. 2 terms. Serve 2 terms and get out. We don't need somebody year, term after term, fighting to die in that chair. I mean, we all know it's pretty easy job for what Frank Beltran does. He's always at the golf course playing golf. He's just always hanging out. I mean, you catch him over on Thatcher at that Elmwood golf course, he's always there. And by golly, he's making that over $125,000 a year, and he's playing golf on your dime. It's time to get Frank Beltran out. We all need to vote for Angel Lewis this November. This isn't just about me today. I'm just sharing my story. I'm going to release other stories from the public so you can see that it's not just affecting me, it's affecting everybody. This affects if you rent a house, if you're buying a house and your payment went up. How many renters out there are so used to back in the day paying $700 rent and now it's $1,000, now it's $1,100? You sick and tired of it? Are you tired of it yet? We need to make change. I've tried to get my taxes lowered. The guy doesn't want to do it. I pushed to get his buddy voted out of office, so I'm getting that special treatment, you know. Anyway, guys, do me a favor. Let's all vote for Angel Lewis this November. We need a new assessor. There's nothing wrong with change. We do not need career politicians that want to stay in power. We do not need it as a community. Politics is built to come and serve your community and exit out and go back to what you were doing. Not to stay in office, not to say, oh, I'm holding on. I have to have this job because I can't do anything else. No, it's time that people serve the community, exit out, let people that have fresh ideas and that want to work hard. Because what happens is you get in there and then they get lazy. And they get in there and they just like, oh, this is nice to collect this big check. They don't work for the people. I'm not saying all politicians, but there's a few of them that don't work for the people. But we've got to get out the bad apple, and Frank Beltran is the bad apple. He's got to go. It's not just about me today. I'm going to put out some other stories. This is just an easy one for me to explain of the price that I'm paying for 35 acres. At 55 cents an acre, I could have a ranch. If for what I'm paying, $4,000, I could be paying on a ranch that's 7,269 acres. If you took a ranch 7,269 times 55 cents an acre, that's what I pay for this 35 acre piece. This is ridiculous, guys. Please help me. Let's vote out Frank Beltran. Not only is it affecting me, I guarantee you your rent, your payment, your taxes went up too. Let's get to the bottom of this. There's more videos to come. I thought I was done doing this. I just went into Frank's office and said, just treat me fair. That's all I want. Just treat me fair. That's all I ask. I don't need any special treatment. Just treat me like you treat somebody else. Treat me fair. Guess what? Just how it is. You know, you might just have to pay the taxes this year. We'll try next year. We didn't get your paperwork. Sorry. There's a personal vendetta. I pushed to get his buddy out of office, Gilbert Ortiz. Now help me join my fight and get Frank Beltran out of office. He's not doing right by the people, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to interview some ex-employees, and I'm going to interview some other people with issues like me. It's not just me, guys. Your rent's going up. Your house payment's going up because your taxes are going up. Vote out Frank Beltran. There's more videos to come. Thank you, everybody that helped me vote out Gilbert Ortiz. What a win that was for Pueblo. That was an absolute huge win. Let's do it one more time. Got one more guy in there. 16 years. What are you doing, Harvey? You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Yeah, let's get him out, guys. Let's make a change. Get these beautiful cows. Thank you, everybody. Happy Labor Day. Now keep in mind, enjoy your day today. Tomorrow you got to start busting it. That way you could pay for those property taxes that are going up. Thank you, guys. Vote out Frank Beltran, November. Spread the word. Vote for Angel Lewis. We need change. If they don't want to do right by the people, get them out. If you don't want to serve the people, get them gone. That's my motto. Thank you, guys. Happy Labor Day.